Fun fact of the day. Two different union leaders, Peter J. McGuire and Matthew Maguire, have been credited with first proposing Labor Day in 1882, and have both been called the father of the holiday. The uncertain history might be attributable to their similar names. Fun fact of the day. During the 1850s and 60s, most of the buildings, streets, and sidewalks in Chicago were physically raised between 4 and 14 feet using jack screws to accommodate the construction of a new drainage system underneath the city. Fun fact of the day. Julia Child, the chef and TV show host who popularized French cuisine in the United States, also served as chief of the registry at the OSS, precursor to the modern CIA, in the 1940s. Fun fact of the day. Japan has a national fungus, Aspergillus oryzae, a koji fungus used to ferment sake, miso, and soy sauce. Fun fact of the day. From 1888 to 1912, a dolphin named Pelorus Jack accompanied almost every ship passing through a dangerous stretch of water between the North and South Islands of New Zealand. Fun fact of the day. In 1996, Mercedes created a car that was controlled entirely by a joystick. Fun fact of the day. In Android 4.4, the colored heart emojis were represented incorrectly. The purple heart displayed as a shiny pink heart, the blue heart displayed as a blue crystal or as frozen in blue ice, the green heart displayed as an overheated sweating heart, and the yellow heart displayed as a hairy heart. Fun fact of the day. The United States CIA attempted to use cats with microphones surgically implanted in their ears to spy on the Soviet Union in the 1960s. Fun fact of the day. September 9th is the most common birthday. Fun fact of the day. William Moulton Marston invented an early version of the polygraph lie detector test, and also created comic book character Wonder Woman. Fun fact of the day. While excavating land for an expansion of the Viking Ship Museum, the remains of 9 more Viking ships were discovered, including the longest Viking ship ever found. Fun fact of the day. Dragonflies can't walk. Fun fact of the day. Until the 1904 Olympics, it was against the rules to perform a double somersault during a diving event because it was seen as too dangerous. Now, triple and even quadruple somersaults are regularly performed. Fun fact of the day. There were more smartphone mobile network subscriptions worldwide in 2022 than there were humans worldwide in 2002. Fun fact of the day. Founded in 2004, the Boston Typewriter Orchestra is a musical ensemble where all the instruments are typewriters. Fun fact of the day. Brazil and France went to war over whether lobsters crawl or swim. Fun fact of the day. Bruce Dickinson is the lead vocalist for heavy metal band Iron Maiden, and is also a commercial pilot. Dickinson captains the airplane for Iron Maiden's world tours. Fun fact of the day. Every day's edition of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch newspaper since February 11, 1901, has included a single-panel illustration of the weather bird alongside the daily weather forecast. Running for 124 years, the Weatherbird is the oldest continuously published cartoon in the United States. Since 1901, the Weatherbird has been drawn by 6 cartoonists, 3 of whom share the last name Martin, despite being unrelated. Fun fact of the day. From 1713 to 1718, the Bahamas Islands were controlled by a Republic of Pirates, a loose confederacy governed by an informal pirate code. Fun fact of the day. Harrison Schmitt, the second to last person to walk on the moon, is allergic to moon dust. Fun fact of the day. The Singis of Madagascar are karstic plateaus that have been carved by groundwater, leaving forests of limestone needles. Singi is a Malagasy word, roughly translating to where you cannot walk barefoot. Fun fact of the day. The largest possible ocean tides happen when a new moon coincides with a supermoon on the equinox. Fun fact of the day. The Bicol languages in the Philippines have an angry register, which is only used when angry or shouting. Fun fact of the day. George Washington, the first president of the United States, owned and operated a whiskey distillery that was, for a time, the largest in the country. Fun fact of the day. In 1999, Microsoft traded Bob.com to a man named Bob Kirstein in exchange for Windows 2000.com. Fun fact of the day. Only 2 mammal species are known to have a sense of rhythm. Humans and injury lemurs. Fun fact of the day. A eucatastrophe is a sudden and favorable resolution of events in a story. A happy ending. Fun fact of the day. Montpelier, Vermont is the only U.S. state capital without a McDonald's. Fun fact of the day. Jerry Springer the Opera, a loose adaptation of the Jerry Springer talk show, has played in London's West End and National Theatre, off-Broadway and at Carnegie Hall in New York, and at the Sydney Opera House in Australia. Fun fact of the day. As of 2023, dueling is no longer a felony in the state of Colorado.